Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. Amid the legal battle surrounding the presentation of 2024 budget by Fubara administration to three-man House of Assembly, Fubara has still moved on right now to present the 2025 budget, proposed 1.1 trillion 2025 budget of inclusive growth and development to River State House of Assembly. Now, according to the news, the River State Governor, Sir Similar Fubara, has proposed total estimate of 1,088,962,739,932 naira 36 kobo before the River State House of Assembly for consideration as budget for 2025 fiscal year. The governor, in the presentation to the Right Honorable Victor Okojumbo-led 10th State House of Assembly, christened the proposal as 2025 budget of inclusive growth and development, in furtherance of his administration mission to save the state, advance its development, and develop sustainable improvement in the well-being of all residents. Before giving details on the 2025 proposal, Governor Fubara had told the House that the 2024 budget of 800,392,485,433 naira 1 kobo made 100% implementation in both recurring and capital provision. In all, we met both revenue and expenditure target and substantially achieved our budget objective for 2024 in expectation, performance, and project delivery, despite the microeconomic challenges of the national economy, including the high inflation, the devaluation of Naira, and the prolonged political crisis in the state. On the 2025 outlook, Governor Fubara said the two components of the budget constitute recurrent expenditure, which is 462,254,153,418 naira 98 kobo, capital expenditure of 678,088,433,692 naira and 3 kobo. Planning reserve of 35,688,864,931 naira 16 kobo, and closing balance of 12,931,287,890 naira 19 kobo. This gives a recurrent to capital expenditure ratio of 44 to 56%, indicating the sincere commitment of administration to both infrastructural and human capital development of our people and state. The policy objective, he emphasized, is premised on assumption including an oil price benchmark of $80 per barrel, oil production rate of 1.8 million barrels per day naira to US dollar exchange rate of 1,500 per dollar, and 22% inflation rate. We are also projecting improved contribution from the non-oil sector to the national economy, including substantial receipts from value added and exchange gains. In addition, we are projecting a GDP growth of 3.18% for the state, increasing internally generated revenue to not less than 35% of the total budget, and reducing the fiscal deficit by limiting, if not outrightly freezing, resort to domestic borrowing for budget funding and augmentation. Furthermore, we shall expand our internal tax base by bringing more people into the tax net and save money where we can, and invest more in the critical sector that will strengthen the state economic foundations and enhance our development. According to the governor, the huge budget, the highest on annals of the state, will be funded from multiple sources, including projected internally generated revenue of 264,368,538 39,654 naira 59 kobo. Statutory allocation was rated at 18,222,545,782 naira 33 kobo. Mineral funds 132,172,838,156 naira 83 kobo. Value added tax was kept at 204,262,019,866 naira 24 kobo, and refunds escrow Paris/ECA 31,200,000,000. Other sources he listed included refunds from bank charges, which was at 27,500,000,000. Excess crude oil account 20,600,000,000. Exchange rate gains 25,244,000,000. 20,674 naira 39 kobo. Forex equalization 50 billion naira, and other fact 50 billion naira, among others, to make the projected 1,962,739,932 naira 0.37 kobo total expenditure. The breakdown on the 462,254,153,418.98 kobo recurring expenditure capture votes for personal emolument, which was kept at 169,668,205,260 naira 86 kobo. New recruitment, the amount that's talking about emolument for new recruitment, was kept at 49,137,254,525 naira 70 kobo. Overhead cost was kept at 20,135,590,525 naira 70 kobo. Overhead cost was left at 20,135,590,136 naira. Grant contribution and subsidy was 9,500,000,000. Counterpart pension scheme was left at 15 billion and more. On the total 678,433,692 naira 3 kobo capital expenditure, the sectoral spread captured 213,585,509,623 naira 75 kobo earmarked for governance. Then 3,404,986,385 naira 31 kobo to take care of information and communication. 24 for public administration. With finance and planning, it went as far as 11.1 billion. Agriculture approximately was left at 30.9 billion naira. Infrastructure was left at 195 billion approximately, and judicial law and justice was left at 8,605,329,228 naira 31 kobo, among others. He emphasized that beside aligning with our fiscal reality, the 2025 budget prioritizes the fundamental objective of building a secure, prosperous, and resilient state with inclusive economic growth, sustainable development, and improved standard of living for everyone. On his part, the Speaker of the 10th Rivers State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Victor Okojumbo, commended Governor Fubara for being prudent in the management of the state resources to the point of increasing the revenue in the past years with over 100 billion naira, and expressed confidence that he will perform excellently in the coming year. He assured the governor of the support of the assembly to ensure that he delivers the dividend of democracy to the people of Rivers State as articulated in the budget. This is really interesting. Now, one of the things that got my attention actually was the fact that the ratio of recurring expenditure to capital expenditure was very close. In other words, that's the range was close by virtue of the percentage ratio given. Now, for recurring expenditure, it was just about, I think, 44. Yeah, I think so. 44%. While for capital expenditure, it was left at 56%. It's really close. And according to him, he says the closeness is because he wants to work pari passu with the two. Infrastructural development must not go too far away from the welfare of the people. And I think that is one of the things that most government have been divorcing. And it's a clear indication that corruption may not really be seen in the, the budget fulfillment, that's in the implementation of the budget, because oftentimes you see that most executives, what they do, they push much money into infrastructure and they'll engage in road repairs and all of that, using the opportunity to up the contribution for road. They lift it so high such that the people will just be watching how the governor is doing everything without real dividends coming to them, but creating a very slim range between the two, 44% to 56% for me. That's a great one, I must say. Well, we'd like to leave it there. Let's be in a conversation and talk more on this. What's his position in respect to all that he had listed and the future of the River State people? Let's interact.